Hello, welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to show you my leg day and it's going to be quad focused. So I'm just coming to you post leg day because I forgot to film the intro beforehand, but it is early in the morning. Must admit, getting legs done first thing in the morning is definitely good because it gets out the way. The thought of legs makes me dread it. If you are primarily looking to develop your quads and your legs, this workout is definitely for you. I really enjoy it. Give it a try and see how you find it. In the video, I'm going to do a little voiceover just talking over the actual movements and saying why I'm doing them, etc, etc. And then just one last thing, hopefully the video quality is back to the YouTube. My last couple of videos looked like they were being filmed on a fucking potato, but potato, why am I saying that weird? So I was just being an idiot and my camera quality, I set it wrong, but my videographer helped me out, so hopefully now this is crystal clear. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video as I'm going to put the full program up there so you can screenshot it and follow it when you're in the gym as well. Enjoy the workout. What is happening, troops? So let's go and try and take this in one take again. So if you watched the last video, again, hopefully you're noticing a massive improvement in quality. As I said, I had my camera in the wrong settings and that was annoying, but know what? It's done. I've fixed it now. So the first exercise I'm starting off with here is a leg extension. Now, starting off your workouts with an isolation is usually kind of against common practice. Usually most people start off with big compounds. However, since the main purpose of this workout is to develop my quads, I'm basically pre-exhausting my quads at the very start of the workout. So when I go into exercises like leg press, lunges, etc., the quads are already tired and therefore getting hit with a bit extra work. As you can see here, I'm going pretty heavy. Just one last thing on that machine, I do prefer the actual machine instead of the plate loaded version, but it wasn't available. So straight after my leg extensions, I move on to leg press. Now this is a more quad focused leg press, so you can't see here, but my feet are relatively close together and they are pretty low down on the pad of the leg press as well. As you can see here, I'm basically looking to try and get as much knee flexion as I can, basically meaning a big massive bend in the knee. If I can get further past 90, the better, that's even better. While I'm coming down, if you look at it from this angle as well, you also see my knees are driving out and that just lets me get a wee bit more depth, just kind of better overall for your legs. So on your leg press, start looking at your squat depth, let that ankle bend a lot, and that's going to help with getting more quads within your leg press. Don't just fill the ego with lifting really heavy weights on it. Next up, we're moving on to a Romanian deadlift. Now this is my preferred choice of deadlift. I just don't enjoy or find it kind of works well for me in regards to conventional deadlift and sumo deadlift. I always tend to get low back pain, and I think it's maybe due to my height and poor flexibility within my hamstrings. So I prefer to do Romanian deadlift. I also like this as well because I can feel the tension and the stretch on my hamstrings, whereas with other deadlifts I tend to feel a lot more load on my back. So this is my kind of favourite sort of deadlift and I will always go with this. Right after the deadlift, we go into a Bulgarian split squat. Now here you'll actually notice I'm using a plate as well, and what this is doing is basically elevating me off the ground to give me a bigger range of motion, meaning I'm getting deeper into each and every single rep. A little bit shaky there, as you can see, so that's why I'm starting off with no weight in these and just trying to kind of build up to a good level with them again, as I took a bit of time off doing Bulgarian split squats. This wee setup here with the pads, it just basically makes it easier for doing the Bulgarian split squat. Instead of putting your foot onto a bench, putting onto this wee pad lets the pad roll with you, so when you're kind of moving into the movement it's just a bit more natural. As you can see here, I'm really shaky in these, so the main thing I'm going to do before starting to pile on weight is just work on becoming more stable and holding myself in a better position while doing them. Bulgarian split squats are insane for your hamstrings though if you hit them right. Then we go on to a barbell walking lunge. I'm actually doing a pulse with these, so with every single rep I'm going up and down before I move on. There's two reasons why I'm doing this. I kind of tend to feel it in my hamstrings and my overall legs a little bit more, and also it allows you to use a slightly lighter weight and still overload the muscle. Something I do feel with lunges is you can load the weight up really heavy and start to kind of lose form, so I would rather put more reps in to basically kind of feel it work my leg more, and as my foot is stably planted I just feel it's better for actually feeling the muscle work instead of just kind of walking with it. With the lunges I like to do 12 reps per leg, and if you notice every exercise I'm doing with the legs individually, I'm always starting off with my left leg first, and that's because that's my weaker leg. So I'll always basically train that to the level it can go to, and then just do the same with my right, so they are equally developed. Then we're finishing up with just some hip abductions, just because glutes are a major weak point in my physique, so I hit my glutes quite a lot. Usually have some hip thrusts and stuff like that in there. But give this workout a try, let me know how you find it, and the program's just going to come up on screen. Give that a little screenshot, and I would also love if you could give me a wee comment down below if you enjoyed this sort of video, or if you would rather more sort of lifestyle stuff, just so I know what to put out for you. Peace out.